Hey Capricorns, how are you guys? Thanks for joining my channel. My name is Kristen. I'm a metaphysical healer and psychic guide, and I am here to give you the remainder of January's clarity on how you're doing, your love, career, home, and just overall how you're feeling about things. I am offering a special this month for the remainder of January, a $40 reading for $20. If you are interested and you like my approach, my information is down below to schedule that personal reading. I also offer long distance Reiki and guidance for crystal children, okay? So all of that is down there. If you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so I can reach you on the next video. And at this point, we will go ahead and just turn down the dial of all of the noise and chatter in our head and all the, compulsive repetition, calculations, analyzing, and let's let all of that go and really just focus on how we feel, okay, and get in touch with our senses and our reality, because instead of all of that thinking, we lose connection with our reality, okay? So let's connect with our senses and feel with our ideas. Since our reality is the manifestation of our ideas, when we feel, we manifest, okay? So positive is very important. Let's just stay positive. This is a general reading, so take with you what fits and leave the rest, okay? I'm going to pull 7 cards from the major arcana to help clarify the aspects of your life that we're going to cover. So, my Capricorns, how is the new year treating you? I'm a Capricorn sun. I've been very busy, so I imagine you guys have kind of been in the same boat, just kind of getting things going, and really feeling a sense of kind of renewal with this year. It was a tough year last year, and a lot of new stuff, a lot of growth, a lot of change, and I don't know about you guys, but I am definitely feeling much better about things. So that is a nice start to the year. All right, guys, I'm gonna get all of these placed, and then when we get going, I will pull the cards and set them up front there so you can see them. Okay. All right. Since a lot of manifestation, a lot of karmic cycles coming around to bring abundance and positivity, to bring, karmic celebration, really. Especially with work and in the love sector, it's really coming together with a lot of not only manifestation, but universal divine guidance as well, and all of that. I'm sure you've been seeing a lot of signs, and everyone sees signs a little bit differently. I see number synchronicities like no other. I have seen, sometimes I will see the same ones every hour on, it's wild. It's wild. And, if it's really repetitive, I'll take the time to look up my angel numbers and see what's trying to be spoken to me. If I already know, then I just focus on what that's supposed to apply. But numbers have been really interesting for me so far this year, and the end of 2018. But they've been very precise and on point with what needs to be said. Give me just a second, guys. I am using a new spread here, which I'm really enjoying, but I am getting used to it here. So we are going to cover home, career, love, future, and what's coming in, what you need to know most. Okay. I also, just so you know, I don't do reversals. So I go ahead and, I interpret how it is. If it needs to have a meaning that's similar to a reversal, that's the meaning that I will get. Okay? Lots of cups energy. Lots of cups energy. So we've got your overall, how you're feeling. We've got the Lovers card. Okay. And this is going to tie into your personal feelings and how, in the present, either how you feel now or how you will feel here towards the end of January. The Queen of Swords, very logical, very to the point, very, I'm not going to take any bullshit, and don't let me hear any of your crap, because I've got enough of my stuff going on. I've got it figured out. I'm going, and I don't want to get stuck, okay? I've been there. Been stuck. I don't want to get stuck. I'm focusing on healing and moving to the next level and all kinds of different relationships, okay? A lot of within yourself as well. If you are in a relationship pursuit, this is really on your mind this month. So with the cards here, I feel that for some of you, you have been really trying to balance divine not just divine timing, divine pursuit, okay, versus what is a logical way to go about this, and which one do I focus on? And the balance has really, and the desire to avoid getting stuck has been a really big concern of yours, which is why you've started out so sharp, like on point. You know what you want. Just a second, guys. I feel like for some of you, a person has come in recently and provided a little bit of discouraging news, and it's put you in a place that you're kind of feeling stuck. You're needing some information to move forward. Some of you, this is regarding home, and others of you, this is regarding a relationship. And for others of you, this is about finding balance within yourself. But I feel job a lot for some of you. And then I also feel self-perpetuating stress about choices and about needing to just maintain that balance. And you keep going back and forth to this Queen of Swords. You know, do I stay logical? Do I go back to my content self? Because that's where I'm really comfortable, but I know this is getting results, okay? So let's kind of see how this is going to play out in the rest of your reading. In your love aspect, you've got the Moon. So you've got information about something, you've got information coming in about somebody possibly contemplating being at a distance from you. And they're bringing in that information almost with a desire to find out if they should be reviewing their choices. They want to know, is this going to happen, or do I just give up? A lot of Cups energy. For others of you, this is finding out information about somebody getting an opportunity, and now that this information has come out, you are trying to figure out how you want to go about manifesting the next step. What's the next step going to be? This is a moment of kind of truth. You know, do I stay or do I go? Kind of a situation. That's what I'm hearing. Stay or do I go? Should I stay or should I? So the Magician, you're really manifesting the next step here, and you've been kind of in a stuck position, and this idea of separation has turned it around a little bit and provided some communication and is clarifying that this isn't exactly what you're wanting. This distance isn't what you're wanting, and even though this information might be coming in, it's providing you clarification. Okay, that it's providing you, this is your, what you need to know, your state of mind now, or in the near future. And with your love situation, the way that it is, for some of you, okay, so for those of you in a situation where you have been waiting for direction to move with a person, you've gathered information that is going to bring you some positive news that will give you that push in the right direction, okay? It'll give you the drive to continue that manifestation in the direction of love. So this idea of separation actually really upsets you. And it's kind of a newfound, like, well, wait a second, it's one thing when you're just over there and we're struggling, but it's another when you're really far. Or if you have children, it's a totally different situation when we're not able to make that relationship happen with children as easy when there's a distant situation involved. So overall, it's positive. It brings out a nature within you that you needed clarification on to move forward. So it does help. It helps you, give you that push to move in the direction that you're seeking. All right, so in regards to career here, we've got 5 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups, King of Cups. So you started out really feeling like, adversity in the situation, that maybe this, do I go this way? Do I go that way? Which direction do I go? Which one is right? Which one is divinely right? Which one's going to create the best situation, right? You just want the best case scenario overall. And sometimes Capricorns can get a little stuck on, well, what's best for me versus what's best for everybody else. And as long as it's balanced, then we're good to go, right? And sometimes it's not always clear to see what that is. And sometimes we realize that what actually does provide that is standing right in front of us, and we need to pursue that. That constant battle in our head, I feel, for a lot of you, this is self-perpetuating. You are fighting the grain when it comes to what makes you happy, what you want to pursue, and you're spending a lot of time. You spent a lot of time worrying about it, but then you came to a realization that you are absolutely wanting this, and you're going to bring this in for yourself, because you don't, anything that comes with a negativity or a chance for confrontation, conflict, doesn't serve your greater purpose, you're not going that direction. You're going to go in the direction of whatever is going to bring out that passion, allow you to influence, or to whatever it is you do, it allows more fruition of that. So there is a moment of a little bit of stress and anxiety, just unknowing, okay? But it turns around, and you realize that, whatever it is that makes you happy, that serves the best interest, actually is what you're going to do, and it winds up showing you that it's going to be something that's lucrative for you, okay? So all the stress was really, that's in the past. That was in the beginning. You've had a few moments where you were logically thinking about, okay, I just got to make sure this isn't going to backfire on me. And once you got past that little spot there, you were certainly able to have a very thoughtful and a well thought out plan. And once that plan happened, then the Capricorns love plans. As long as there's a plan involved, then you feel comfortable about the situation. Now, regarding your home life, we've got the 9 of Swords, the Hermit, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. I feel like for some of you, you've been kind of in an introspection phase where you've kind of bunkered down in your houses or in your place that brings you, security and comfort, and really have tried to take all of this stress and frustration that's come about and turn it into hold on one second. Okay. So for those of you who have just kind of come away a little bit from maybe, the community, your groups that you would normally be involved with, communications that you would normally have with kind of the outside world, you've come away from that a little bit and done some self introspection to really bring out your inner drive, your inner passion, so that you could end some cycles that were no longer serving you and bring about the best case scenario in your home life. And the Judgment card, I feel like this has a lot to do with your home, because I feel like this is your present situation, and so the karmic cycles coming back around is bringing you a sense of renewal and reward for strength, and it's creating this Queen of Wands energy, this powerful, strong, fiery energy is coming out and saying, I've done it, I've completed it, I'm past this. I know this is what I'm dealing with at the moment, but it's done. I'm moving past this now. And I had to come away a little bit from my people, from my normal routines, to be able to do that. And so maybe some folks, I feel like in your home life, everybody's feeling really good with where there may have been a little bit of struggle, a little bit of kind of hit or miss on some emotions when you're going through the actual motions of situation. But overall, everyone at home is very happy with what's going on. You may have had some conflict just with the outside folks that you're dealing with, just because you were off a little bit. Maybe you feel like you need to kind of catch up on some things because you had to take some time to yourself, okay? And for your future cards, you have the Temperance, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Okay, so you have worked very hard to be patient and to do all of the healing that you were supposed to do to get to the next step, to understand what this Two of Cups means. So perhaps you receive some type of a sign or indication that not only is this happening, it's here, but it's bringing an abundance and a feeling that is going to allow for you to actually take a moment and rest and bring in the remainder of what you need. Okay, you came out in the reading, we came out in the reading, and it's also stating that this is the universe saying that it's okay to take a moment and take a break and work on yourself. That you've been patient, you've had some information come in that gives you some clarity. You have this feeling of this is a new start, this is a new path, you're feeling fantastic. This is in where you're headed. You're headed into a very deserved karmic situation that's going to bring in a lot of life for everybody around you, for you, and give you plenty of opportunities. This is your overall, what you need to know now, and that is good news. It's all good news. So your overall energy is you've gone through some adversity and some self-perpetuating anxiety and some illusion that you needed to get through. And you've been this really tough person for a while to gain this clarity that, but so you could continue your balance. And you are in a position where you've either received it or it's coming in, that clarity that will provide you the strength and confidence for the next step, and allow you that rest that you need before you take that step, because that is important to take some rest. Okay, Capricorns, I hope that resonated and helped, and enjoy the rest of your January, and I will see you next month.